Hi, it's Dr. Asatar Bear, and in this video I'll be guiding you on a 20-minute long meditation which will bring together all the different elements of the course that you've learned. So the first step is to get your posture together. You'll have your feet flat on the floor, your hips slightly above the level of your knees. You want your spine to be upright, your chest to be open, to feel energized in your posture. You want your head to be in alignment. And you want to try to relax as much as you can, given that you're sitting upright. All right, so just close your eyes and tune into your breath. Pay attention to your breath. And breathe in and breathe out. So we're focusing on the aspects of optimal breathing. We begin by making your breath deep. You can place your hand on your belly to feel your belly expanding as you breathe in and contracting as you breathe out. And just notice how it brings a sense of relaxation to just allow your belly to expand as you breathe in. And to contract your abdominal muscles, squeezing your belly, squeezing the air out. Now work on making your breath slow. Breathe out for longer than you normally do. Feel like your belly button is being pulled toward your spine as if by a string. And then as you breathe in, again, slow down your inhalation. Try to experience each part of it. Slowing down your breath gives you more time to experience the nature of your breath. Feel how your breath connects you to your body, connects you to your mind, to your thoughts, connects you to your feelings, to your emotions, and it connects you to your soul and to your spirit as well. Now focus on making your breath rhythmic. You're keeping it deep and slow, and now adding that rhythmic dimension to your breath. So of course we have a wonderful way of making your breath both rhythmic and heart-centered, and that's to feel your heartbeat. You may find it helpful to place a hand on your chest or even both hands. This is a wonderful way of bringing you in touch with your heart, of feeling your heartbeat. So if you can feel your heartbeat, just count along. Try to make your inhalation the same number of beats as your exhalation. Maybe it's 4 beats in and 4 beats out. Maybe it's 6 beats in and 6 beats out. Try to work on it so that you can get to 8 beats in and 8 beats out. So it's making your breath very rhythmic. If you're really tuned into your heart, you might notice that your heart rate actually slows down and speeds up as you breathe in and breathe out. There's so much to notice about your heart. So now tune into your heart on an energetic level. If you can't feel your heartbeat, don't let that concern you. Just consider that you're looking for your heart. Your heart is hiding. We know it's there. We know your heart is beating. And in time, you will feel it. For now, you can just imagine it. You can count to yourself in a rhythm that you think your heart might be in. You can also press the fingertips of one hand or both hands to your chest. See if you can feel your pulse and use that as to get the signal of your heartbeat. Feel that it is your heart that is breathing. Feel that as you breathe in, your heart is taking in energy, taking in nourishment, taking in love from all around. Your heart is drinking deeply of the vital essence that sustains you, replenishes you, rebuilds your body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit. Now you go even further and say, my heart is surrounding me. My heart is filling the space that I'm in. I am my heart. I am heart. And now really embrace your emotions. Say to yourself, whatever I'm feeling is okay. Whatever I'm feeling is valid. Whatever I'm feeling is part of my experience and is important. It has a purpose. It has a meaning. I don't want to miss it. Don't let yourself be limited to just emotions that you think are good. Let yourself feel it all. Try to be with emotions like how a dog is with smells. There's no bad smells to a dog. They're all deeply, deeply interesting. So there's no bad emotions, even difficult ones, even emotions which clash with your sense of who you are. Right? That happens. You might discover, I didn't realize I was disappointed about that. I didn't realize I was sad. I didn't realize I was angry. And that's okay. These feelings don't define you. You're not limited to how you're feeling now. Allow your feelings to flow like a gentle but powerful river. Dive into that river and swim with the current. Don't resist it. Now look for your heartbeat again. Keep on looking for it, and if you can find it, that's wonderful. If you haven't yet found it, that's okay. Just keep trying. Now we're going to really work on the full breath. And so you do that by engaging your abdominal muscles even more on your exhalation. Breathe out more powerfully. Squeeze your abdominal muscles. Squeeze out all of the breath that you have, with the faith that you will breathe in and be revitalized and replenished. You cannot breathe all the way in if you haven't breathed all the way out. So, breathe all the way out. Breathing all the way out makes you feel uncomfortable. That's good. That means you're doing it right. If breathing out all the way doesn't scare you, then you're not breathing out all the way. There's more to go. All right, so continue to squeeze your abdominal muscles as you breathe out, and now work on expanding yourself on your inhalation. So when you're really breathing fully, you should feel like you are near your edge, right? So just like with any activity, you're going to be performing at your highest level when you're just beneath your edge. So you want to breathe in as much as you can and still retain that relaxed feeling, right? But at the very end of your inhalation, you're going to feel just a little bit challenged, right? Not out of control challenged, but challenged. Right? You know where your edge is, and when you approach it, you make progress. If you're not even close to it, then your edge is not getting further away. Right? You're not progressing. So just get close to it and then back off. And the same thing with your exhalation. Breathe out, try to squeeze out a little bit more breath. A little bit more still. This is a long road. You can breathe out more. And at the same time, you want the action of your muscles that are involved in the breathing process to be smooth and powerful. Don't let your breath become jagged. Don't let there be any pauses or breaks in your breath. Let your breath flow like a mighty river. And notice how the power of your breath interacts with all of the other aspects of the practice that we've covered so far. How does thinking of your heart as you breathe feel when you really breathe with a large, powerful breath? Does it energize your heart? Does it make you feel things that you haven't felt before? Feel the energy of your heart. Notice the sensations in your body. What does it feel like to breathe this way? What does it feel like in your belly? What does it feel like in your ribs, in your chest? Now we're trying to be very still in meditation. So you might not be conscious if your hands are still and your feet are still and your head and your face and your shoulders is all still. Feel, what does it feel like to be still? Notice the sensations in your body. Notice the kinds of thoughts you're having. What is the theme of your thinking? Behind every thought, there's a feeling. Explore that feeling. Behind every feeling is a greater feeling, a greater one still, a bigger, more universal emotion. Dive into that universal emotion. Try to feel it as fully as you can. Now you continue to explore your emotions. And we have a very unique way of working with emotions. We honor our feelings. We have faith that our feelings have a purpose. Every feeling you have has a meaning and has a purpose, has a message. You are experiencing this emotion for a reason. So think, I want to experience all that I can from this. I want to learn everything I can from this feeling. But what you notice is that emotion is like a river, continually flowing, and your feelings are not stagnant, they're constantly changing and flowing and developing. Just how like the water in a river is intermingling and moving downstream. Behind every thought, there's a feeling. If you find yourself getting distracted, you just return to the feeling of your breath. My heart is breathing. As I breathe in, my heart is taking in energy. As you breathe out, your heart is radiating energy. Keep on breathing fully. Keep on expanding your inhalation. Keep on squeezing your abdominal muscles as you exhale. Saying to yourself, can I expel just a little bit more breath this time? Do you have the courage to breathe out just a little bit more than you ever have? And can you breathe in just a little bit more than you have before? I hope you're coming to feel that as your breath flows in this powerful, uninterrupted, smooth, deep, rhythmic way, that your feelings flow. You enter the state of flow, where your meditation becomes easy. It all comes together. And consider that every feeling you have is not only personal, it's universal. The same feelings that are in you are in the hearts of everyone, of every being. This is how we know. This is how, when one person is moved, we are moved. When you put yourself in another person's place, you feel what they feel. Because feelings are universal. And yes, every experience of emotion is unique. That's why your personal emotions have a purpose. But they're also universal. They're also more than just you. And tuning into the universal nature of your feelings brings you in touch with a state of unity, with the endless, perfect, infinite dimension of feeling itself. So we'll end our meditation here. Just open your eyes and return your consciousness to yourself and to your room. Thank you so much for sharing this meditation with me.